Look at some more advanced ball handling drills. Start off with, we have our speed dribbling, which is just a really basic thing you can do with all your athletes as a bit of a warm-up. Work on dribbling with your right and your left hand, just running normally, skipping, taking one bounce every step. Just get them to practice dribbling it at different rhythms. Next, we have our forward and retreat dribble. The players will start on the baseline and attack the free throw line. Emphasis here on when they get to the free throw line and start to retreat dribble, to not drop their head or look backwards. Instead, try to keep their eyes up and have vision of the entire floor. We then progress it so they attack the free throw line, retreat dribble back, change hands, and then re-attack. Next, we just have a really basic ripping exercise where we'll have two players partner up with one ball in between two. Coach will yell out set, and when the coach yells out rip, both players are going to try and gain possession of the basketball. Just a pretty basic and fun thing to do to start to build a bit of competitiveness within your training session. Now we've moved on to contact partner ball handling. Everyone will have a basketball, they'll partner up. We're working on dribbling with our right and our left hand and making contact with our partner. From here we can move on and do a few different things with our partner ball handling. Right now we're just working on crossovers, and our partner's actually going to make some contact with our forearms, just to put a bit of pressure on us when we're working on snapping the ball through from side to side. We're now working on making a crossover and giving our partner a high five after making our move. Just finding ways to incorporate our coordination while working on our ball handling. Next, we have some activities with two basketballs. The athletes will start on the sideline and pound both basketballs at the same time. They'll then dribble across to the opposite sideline and then dribble backwards with two basketballs at the same time. Emphasis on having our eyes up and pounding the ball hard into the ground. Same thing here, but instead of dribbling at the same time, we are alternating our dribble. Again, pounding the ball hard into the ground, staying well in a stance, and finding ways to challenge ourselves so we get more and more out of the drill. Same thing here, but now instead of running backwards and forwards, we are sliding from one sideline to the other. With all this stuff, you can mix it up and try some different things, whether it's dribbling at the same time, alternate dribble, maybe adding in some crossovers. Just find ways to challenge your athletes so they get more and more out of the drill. Different little look here. We have two balls, but for this exercise, the athletes are only allowed to use one of their hands, and they need to keep both basketballs alive for X amount of time. To progress it, we give them a third basketball. Now they're allowed to use both hands. Lastly, we're moving into resistance ball handling, where the athletes are going to partner up, working on pounding the ball hard into the ground, staying well in a stance, keeping our eyes up, and going against the resistance that our partner gives us. You can do this dribbling at the same time. You can alternate your dribble. You can work on crossovers. Find different ways to challenge your athletes.